it's very clear na yung ICC investigators ay meron jurisdiction. At yung Supreme Court natin mismo ay nagsabi na may jurisdiction yung ICC investigators. Ano pa naman ang hinihintay natin? Ipakita natin sa buong mundo na tayo ay hindi renegade at tayo ay susunod sa international rule or world order at yung tinatawag natin na talagang kailangan sundin yung rule of law, both domestic and international.
Well, being the chairman of the Committee on Human Rights, would like to really, let the community of nations, let the ICC realize that we are committed to upholding human rights. Now, the question is, why is this resolution important? Now, this is quite different from the resolution that was filed by the Makabayan Black a year ago. See? So what does it represent? Now, the House Resolution 1477 reflects the duties commitments or the country's commitments to what? First of all, upholding the rule of law. So our commitment to the rule of law is a fundamental pillar of our democracy. So by cooperating with the International Criminal Court, even after our withdrawal from the Rome Statute, we demonstrate that no one is above the law and we are accountable for our actions. You see? See, this resolution is about principles, Katrina.
Apo.
This is not about personalities. To me, the rule of law is a sacrosanct principle. Kaya nga even the Supreme Court agreed to the ICC retaining jurisdiction. Sabi nga nila, over any and all acts committed by government actors until March 17 of 2019. Sa akin din, pangalawa, it is protecting human rights. Keep in mind that this resolution is also about protecting the human rights of those being investigated. The right to due process, the right to be innocent until proven otherwise. First year pa lang namin sa Kongreso, and there are so many bills that are being filed. Ako lang, I have a lot of bills that I have filed, and this is one of those, no? So it might be that the timing, baaring sabihin ng ibang tao, the timing is not actually a good timing, but sa akin, this is not to correct the perception, to correct the perception of the ICC. That tulad ito, ha? To me, our criminal justice system is still credible. I mean, I still trust the criminal justice system. So by cooperating with the ICC, we strengthen our commitment to transparency and accountability. Sa akin, yung bang, to me, no? For example, naiinis na rin ako dun sa mga sinasabi sa ibang bansa na our country is like this and that, and we now have to put a stop on this. Oo. This resolution is not only to be able to investigate perhaps any kind of accusation, but even those who are being investigated, as I've said, because everyone has the right to due process. You see, yun lang ang sa akin. Sa akin, this builds trust both domestically and internationally. Why? As it shows that we are willing to address allegations head-on, fostering credibility in our justice system and our democratic institution. And I still believe in that. It's not. It's not a mere retaliation to the former president. I still believe in the former president's leadership. You see, I have supported the former president when he was president. I've always supported any duly constituted authority as far as I'm concerned. So, whether it be they will question the timing of this thing, sa akin any time is the right timing. Okay? This is not in any way a retaliation to whatever it is. Bakit ako mag-retaliate sa kanya? Wala siyang nagawang anuman sa akin. You see that? To me, we just like to address this now at this point in time in our country. at 10 o'clock in the morning, there will be a hearing, no, on a joint hearing of the Committee on Justice and the Committee on Human Rights. If this resolution should be approved or not. So we will find out in the 10 o'clock meeting that we're going to. I have only consulted with my co-author on this resolution. Sinabi ko din sa mga members ng Committee on Human Rights to attend the committee hearing today, just to stress, to thresh out everything, and whatever the majority would say, I would agree to it. No. Mm-hmm. To me, we have already give the sense of the House concerning this. So it is now up to the Executive Department to be able to act on it speedily, to act on it positively or negatively, whatever it might be. But sa akin, I've done my part in asking the Philippine government to extend their full cooperation to the Office of the Prosecutor of the ICC. Okay. Now, so tama yung sinabi ni Senator De La Rosa, you see, because it will be upon the action of the executive branch of what they're going to do with the resolution. Well, we have already given the resolution. We have already manifested our sense of urgency. I think now it will be upon the action of the executive department on what they're going to do with the resolution itself. First of all, I would like to state here publicly that this resolution is not against the former president. As I've said, that this resolution is about upholding the rule of law. Ngayon, kung yung ibang mga tao sabihin nila na ito ay that concerns personality, sa akin hindi, no. This is actually the principle that we would like to uphold. Now, our former president has all the right to say anything for or against Congress. But of course, naniniwala naman ako sa kanya na hindi naman niya nilalahat ang congressman. He's not actually saying it, making a blanket statement on all the members of Congress. You see, and I still believe in his own right to say those things. Problems, we still have to really check on that. No, I'm not going to make any comparison at all. But the thing is this: you must remember that this administration is still about a year old, and they still have 5 years to go. So let's find out. Okay, to me, I will just do my job as the chairman of the Committee on Human Rights and upholding a very objective view on human rights, whether it be done by the state actors or even done by those who are against the government. I believe that human rights is for all. Hindi pwede maging subjective ang human rights only to one segment of society. Human rights must be afforded to all, whether they be in government or not in government. Let me say it this way, no? Okay, we still have to prove that otherwise. Okay, I'm still with the observation stage here. Okay, as far as human rights concern is being done. No, so perhaps 1 year pa lang ang ating Pangulo. So why don't we give him more time to be able to really see whatever violations that the state would perform. No, hindi lamang ito naman ng gobyerno eh. This is also the non-government people that perhaps would be human rights violators. So we'll see about that. For example, like we would like to ensure justice for the poor. Okay? Yun ang unang-una. Sa akin, by cooperating with the ICC, we send a strong message that justice is blind and applies to all, regardless of socio-economic status. Okay? Sa akin, we would like to prevent impunity. We would like to be able to see all that. Ito yung mga matrix na atin sinusunod dito. Exacting global accountability. sa akin, itong resolution na ito, if we will talk about the resolution, I believe this is even strengthening international relations to be able to let the ICC know that here in the Philippines we might have some human rights problems, yet our justice system is doing something about it. Our law enforcers is doing something about it. And my committee is doing something about it. Again, it's not actually optimism, but it is just extending the sense of Congress about this. No, I do not know if the whole of Congress will support this, but to me, I have spoken and I have asked the government, the Philippine government, to extend their full cooperation to it, and it is now up to them if truly they will actually support this resolution.